Hello, and welcome to another update video about HBAR. Yeah, HBAR is currently moving up a little bit. I already highlighted earlier today on Discord that I assume that we'll get another wave 2 move to the upside, or at least that we are not yet in the third wave to the downside, mainly due to the overlapping and choppy price action that we've seen. So it does not yet indicate a drop in a third wave. So overall, the bulls are coming back, but we have not even broken. We have not even broken above the green line, which would invalidate the immediate 1-2 setup to the downside. It is going to be interesting because this is now key. I mean, we are dealing with a choppy sideways structure. I mean, this is a range, right? You see that here. We're pretty much in the middle of the range. We're moving between support, between resistance. Overall, I'm still looking for higher prices. I think that is quite clear. I've been quite clear about that. In the short term, it seems like the local trend is down. But it's always important to understand when are the bulls making a comeback, or what would be the signal that would tell us that the bulls are making a comeback. And why is it important? Because if there is, let's say, a bearish setup and the bulls are making a comeback, then it indicates the bears have failed, and that's quite profound because it means that the bulls might turn the ship around. And again, don't get confused. I mean, it's about overall the larger degree trend seems to be up, but on the smaller time frame, the last rally was in 3 waves, which means it's not clearly bullish. So we need some further evidence to confirm from an analysis point of view that the bulls are making a comeback. And there are 2 levels that I'm observing. The first one is the invalidation point for the bearish 1-2-1-2 setup. That would be a break above the green line, 30.5 cents. So if the bulls can drive the price above that line, well, that would indicate, okay, at least a wider wave 2 is unfolding. But that's the first step of failure for the bears. That's the first step that would indicate the bears are losing control. And to be honest, the probabilities are fairly balanced because we're just moving in a range, right? I hope that's clear. But still, due to the 3-wave move up and the potential 5-wave move down, I'd argue that you could, well, at least you could argue that the bears are leading at the moment. Yeah, that's what I'm watching for at the moment. There are 2 things or 2 levels to watch. Yeah, that 30.5 cent level, and up here, which would then not invalidate the larger wave 2, but it would make it much less likely. It's the 32.2 cent level. So if the bulls can drive the price above that level, it will be another upside breakout attempt. All right. So at the moment, though, this is simply a corrective bounce, which looks quite impulsive, but that can always happen in crypto. And I've continuously mentioned over the last few days, I think we're close to a low across the crypto sector, but can't confirm a low yet. We're still moving in ranges. Yeah. So Lana produced a micro 5-wave move down. Let's say if the bulls can, turn the ship around there. ADA is in support. Actually, we're just waiting for a signal that we're moving up. A lot of coins are deep in support, and it would be really good for them, if the bulls could show up. Maybe they'll do it, Bitcoin dominance was set to go a bit lower. That's happening today as well. But what we want to see on the HBAR chart is a break above those 2 levels. Please be aware that any break below the intraday low that formed here at 26.5 cents should lead to a test of the 23 cent mark. And if the 3rd wave really starts from here, and again, the next move down could be quite aggressive because there would be a 3rd wave, then yeah, it should take us to 23 cents. I think this wave count is just a warning that the next decline could be quite sharp, that we're in an overall price range though, but the next decline could be very, very sharp. Now, I don't expect the price to move, directly down to around about 16 cents or something, but I can definitely see a retest of the 23 cent mark. I think it's just important to be aware of the relevant levels. It's also important to be aware that really nothing significant is happening here at the moment, but that I'm tracking here a potentially short-term bearish count. Yeah, that, however, would get invalidated with a break above 30.5 cents and a move above 32.2 would make then even the, let's say, the bearish alternative less likely, which would clearly put the bulls back into the driver's seat. But then again, it's choppy because even the white count, which is short-term bullish, right? This is just a micro count, even the white count, it's likely going to change along the way because it's not impulsive. Because for an impulse, we would need to see 5 waves up in all 5 waves. Well, no, 5 waves up in wave 1, for example. Well, that hasn't happened, right? It was only a 3-wave move up. So that means the move up will be at best a diagonal, which is, yeah, super choppy. And to be honest, so far the microstructure doesn't give me much confidence. But what do I always say? The levels are more important than the wave count, because we only use the wave counts to get the levels. And the main support area for the immediate bullish wave count is still holding. And the resistance area now needs to be broken in order to suggest that we are really pushing higher. Any break below 23 cents would suggest further we're going down lower. But as I said, there's already a very, very first level that would give us an indication, which is a move below that intraday low at 26.3 cents. So hopefully that helps. We are still, though, in an overall range, so there isn't really much new stuff to talk about. But movements today are looking somewhat interesting. We'll see if we get a bit of a New Year's rally. So hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.